Welcome back to Woodworker's Dilemma. My name is Joe. This is my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing some power carving. I was recently back home and my sister asked me if I could make her a turtle. And to be honest with you, I said yes, but I really had no idea if I could make a turtle. I figured I could, so we're going to give it a shot. We're going to make a turtle that goes on a handrail for a little home decor. Let's get to it. I'm going to show you what I got. Cutting it down to size for this carving. Got that. Ripping down the sides. That. I notched this out. Let's mark this dude up. So here I'm just making the side profile of this turtle. I'm just kind of roughing it. I allowed myself a little extra room for where I thought the legs would go. As far as the head, I'm drawing here from the top down version, which is that circle that you just seen right there that basically outlines the outside of the shell. I did not put the head on there because I didn't know if I was going to turn the head to the side or just make it go straight. So the bottom of the turtle shell kind of flares out, and that's what I'm doing here. I did one flare and then I kind of shaped the shell back. You'll see here in a second. I go ahead and I cut another groove because the flare wasn't quite wide enough. So here I'm just working back the shell to pick up the, basically the look that I'm going for. I'm carrying that all the way around. On the turtle, the back end, the shell is much lower, and obviously the head can come out, from the front, and it's kind of opens up like a mouth, for lack of a better description. So here I'm trying to tie the legs into that opening that the turtle's head and legs come out of. And I'm just slowly working back the head down to, let's call it the shoulder, the front shoulder, the space between the leg and the head and neck. That's what I'm working on right here. If you see the head, the ridge that I'm cutting behind the head there, that's really just kind of separating that opening, and I left that ridge a little higher. You'll see here in a little bit I'm going to trim that down as I'm shaping the head. Here I'm working on that flared out edge on the other side. Here I'm working on the shoulder. Now I've switched over to the underside of the neck in that shoulder area. I'm trying to put a curve in there. And I'm back on the top. Kind of bringing that back of the neck down. In a minute here, I'm going to start flattening the face off and the nose. There you go. And I'm basically making a V shape. Pretty much all the turtles I've seen have kind of pointy noses and their heads are kind of V-shaped. So, this is the first time I've ever carved a turtle. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I think it's looking pretty good so far. Working on some more of the shoulder and the neck, trying to define those lines. Here I'm kind of outlining the tail. I'm putting a tail on this thing. Working on some of that flared area. Kutzall Rotor Extreme. I really like this tool for radiusing. You can, if you go straight on perpendicular to the direction you're pulling in, obviously it's a wider. And if you twist it a little to the side, it kind of changes that radius down. It makes it narrower. So you can play with this, and it really does a good job of moving a lot of material for you for a small Dremel style tool. Here I'm just kind of working around the neck, just kind of trying to make the head a little bit more defined. Can't see it in this video because of the speed, but my hand is really shaking here. I needed to eat, and you'll see here in a second. Slow and steady wins the race. My hand's shaking a little bit. I need to go inside and eat, so I'm gonna finish with the Dremel work and I'll release part 2. The link will be right there. Hit the subscribe, press the alerts bell. You'll get the notification when the second one's completed. Thank you.